All right, ladies, let's talk butts. I get this question a ton from women. We all want a lifted backside without cellulite, without saddlebags, all that. And there are some really, really fit women that still struggle with having the backside that they want. So I'm gonna share some secrets with you. But first things first, if you come to me and you say, Erin, my backside is saggy, it's not where I want it to be, and I ask you if you've been strength training and eating healthy for a fairly consistent period of time, like several months, and you tell me no, that's what I'm gonna tell you to do first, right? So you need to ask yourself, do I eat healthy consistently, and have I been doing that for an extended period of time? Also, do I strength train my lower body at least 2 times a week? And have I been doing that for a consistent amount of time? And if your answer to me is yes, and you still are struggling with that area, then I'm gonna help you out, all right? If the answer is no, start there, okay? So here's the deal. This is what I need you to do. If you're still struggling with your backside, the first thing, and I learned this really, really early on, so I specialize in women's health, and I did an internship with a guy who also specialized in that same area, and he shared a secret with me. Women can lift their lower bodies much more often than men without doing harm to their joints or to their muscles. So he even told me, if that's an area that you struggle with, you can lift your lower body almost every day of the week and not do harm to yourself. You need to take 1 or 2 days off. But if that's a particular area and you're already a fit person, you may need to increase the days that you lift your lower body. The other secret is most women are not lifting heavy enough for their lower body. So I'm a big believer in training kind of all aspects of your body. We need to eat healthy and get healthy in the inside, but we also need to not pigeonhole ourselves into doing the exact same thing for our training day in and day out. You need to mix it up. So if you're working on your lower body, you need to have at least 2 days a week of strength training that's heavy weights, all right? That you're carrying heavy weights, that you're squatting heavy weights, that you're lunging. Make it heavy, heavy, all right? And I've got a bunch of workouts I'll share with you online here on this channel. There's some that use heavy weights and then other ones that just use body weight and bands and things like that. But also to tighten and tone all the little teeny muscles that suck everything in and lift everything up, you also need to do body weight exercises. So here's a little general rule to make it easy on you. I have to work extra hard on my lower body to keep it lean and lifted. And so I try each week to lift lower body 4 days out of the week. And my workouts usually last about 55 minutes. 2 of those days I try to go really heavy weights. And then 2, I do those other things that I just talked about. So in order for you to get the backside that you want, try to at least be lifting lower body at least 4 days a week. And again, like I spoke about at the beginning of this clip, if you're already not consistently lifting lower body, just start lifting at a regular kind of interval. So 2 days a week, lower body. But I'm speaking now to those who have been doing strength training and have been leading a pretty healthy lifestyle for several months to a year or to your whole life, and you still feel like you're not getting the results that you want. You need to increase the days a week that you lift. Little kind of secret, I'll whisper this. I know we're all pressed for time. So for a short period of time, you can't spot train, but for a short period of time, if you just do not have the time to fit in extra workouts, say, then ease up a little bit on the areas of your body that you feel like develop quickly. So for me, it's easy for me to develop my shoulders and my arms. So if I feel like, okay, my backsides maybe need a little extra attention, I will lift upper body a little bit less and focus my attention on the days that I need to lift lower body, so I'm not extending my training to hours and hours a day trying to fit everything in, all right? And then once you've got that toning and that tightening and your backside where you want it to be, then you can decide, do I need to focus a little bit more attention and get on my upper body, or what do I need to do? The other thing for women abs and lower body are the last things to tone up. So what that means is you're gonna have to be patient. We hate that, right? But you've got to keep your eating clean. That's gotta be a really high priority, and get those extra lower body, heavy weight workouts in to get your backside lifted. And let me tell you another little secret. So if you're struggling with some bumpy skin or some cellulite on your backside, first of all, some of that is hereditary. Some people have more than others through no fault of their own, okay? However, and I have noticed this in my own body and my clients across the board, clean eating, consistent, clean, healthy eating for an extended period of time. Now, you should make it a lifestyle, so it should just be happening all the time. But I'll be real as well. If you keep your eating clean for a big stretch of time, so I'm talking in your mind a couple months of hardly any deviation from your clean eating plan, you will drastically see a difference in the cellulite and the bumpy skin and the lift in your backside. And some people who have talked to me and said, hey, it runs in my family, there's nothing I can do about it. We've got them on a clean eating program, started lifting a little extra on that lower body, and they've got rid of their cellulite and they never thought they could have. So I'm not giving you a 100% guarantee that that could happen, but I will say across the board you can greatly improve it, and many people who think they can't get rid of it can. So if you're working on that backside, take into consideration some of the things I've mentioned today, and let's get those booties in the right place.